told me he never returned punts in high school. He never returned kicks in high school, which is, somewhat surprising. But they could have had another athlete do it, I guess.
Right.
But I mean, for someone who doesn't have any built-in experience, what do you think of his development since the spring game at that return?
Extremely pleased right now. I mean, obviously, he's still got some things to work on, and just the experience of being back there. And I know I've talked during camp and last week just about it's almost impossible to really simulate that game experience. So getting him out there, getting him in the flow of the game, and having him catch some balls, feel comfortable back there is going to be big. But that may not happen fully until we're actually out there in the game. But his mentality is great. His confidence is high, and we're ready to roll.
Considering some of the struggles that that role last year on both the kick and punt catch teams, did your priorities change for the guy you want back there? Whether it became a guy with sure hands over a guy with the potential to break it for a score every play?
I think so. And again, it wasn't just the guy in the back end. We had to do a lot of looking at the people in our front end and how we do that, because it all starts with those guys up front. They've got to give that returner some time to be able to make a decision and catch the ball and not have people breathing down his neck. So we looked all over the country to see what people did up front, and then we also looked at who are the guys back
college level, high school level, NFL?
College.
Okay.
Looked at the top 2 or 3 teams in the Big 12, top 2 or 3 teams in the country, just to see what they were doing, if they're doing anything different. And we also wanted a guy that had the mentality who was fearless, who wasn't afraid to make a mistake, but was also going to be able to make good decisions, make the right decision, make it quickly.
Can you think of anything you might have incorporated, whether it be formation-wise or a type of personnel guy that you might not have thought to put on the team before?
I think, especially on the interior, we're looking at a different body type. Bigger, more.
What as opposed to what?
I mean, just more bigger physical bodies who can get hands-on, hold people up, as opposed to more of the skill position, speed guys. Again, different teams do it different ways, especially week to week, you're going to see different punt formations, so you're going to have to change up how you do things, how you attack things. But a little bit in the type of body we wanted up front. And again, also with this being week 1, there are still some things that we're bouncing around and how we're going to help try and free up that returner. And I think that one of the big things is taking some of the pressure off of him. And we don't need to score a touchdown every time we field the punt. Let's get 10 yards, get an extra first down, and secure the ball, make good decisions, send the offense out there. It's their job to score points.